Hi, my name is Wayne Hedlund with tlsites.com, and in this screencast I'm going to show you very quickly how to increase your SEO, search engine optimization, in your WordPress website when you have the Yoast SEO plugin installed. And it's very simple. This plugin, they've done a really good job, the makers of the plugin, in making it something that the average person can understand without having to have a whole lot of knowledge about SEO. You will notice here I've started with an empty page, and I'm going to use this empty page to just show you the features of this plugin. Of course, I have not put a title or content or anything in the page yet. You'll notice over here near in the published box, though, there's an SEO box, and right here it says NA not applicable. And it's got this little gray box, and that's because we have no content, so it has no way to say there's nothing to search engine optimize. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and begin putting in some text. Just bear with me. I'm going to write this text live right now. So come in here and Alright, so we got some beginning content in there, and good. We're good to have a good start. So I'm going to come over here where the SEO is, and I'm going to click on this check button. It's going to bring me down to the bottom of the page down here, and you'll notice if I scroll back up, here's our content. A lot of times I'm going to just minimize this. This would be different for your theme, depending on what theme you're using. But you'll notice a lot of times when SEO is first installed, it's right at the top there, right below the content. You'll see SEO by Yoast. Personally, for me, sometimes that gets annoying because I have other tools in this section that I need to have come first because of its needs, but it should be down here somewhere. And so it brought me down here, and it says page analysis, no focus keyword was set for this page. There are 4 tabs. All you really need to worry about is the first one for the most part, and the page analysis when you click on that button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on general, and you'll see right now it's giving me 4 different options for SEO. A snippet preview, which it has no preview yet. Focus keyword, there is no keyword. And an SEO title, which it automatically puts in the name of the website, which in this case is my personal website, waynehedlund.org. And there is no meta description. So we have no SEO, even though we have written content. The key to SEO, especially with this particular plugin, is by creating some kind of keyword or keyword combination that you can insert into different aspects of this particular page or post. So I'm writing about water balloons, how to make a water balloon, make a water balloon. So if I wanted to, I could just put in the keywords water balloon. Right? This is probably the most important thing with this SEO tool, is making sure there is a keyword, because the keyword drives the rest of the SEO. Now, as soon as I put that in, it gave me a bunch of information that I can now utilize to better ascertain whether or not I'm going to have good search engine optimization for this page of my website. It's asking me, is water balloon in the heading, article heading? No, it's not. All right, let me go ahead and fix that. Right up here, I haven't created a heading yet, so I'm going to say how to create a water, well, I won't say create, how to make a water balloon. All right, so now we have put that in, and probably if I were doing this right, I would probably capitalize certain things and all that stuff, but for this tutorial, that's good enough. And now it comes on here, it says article heading. Yes, it is in the article heading right here, how to make a water balloon. Thank you. And the page title, which is pretty much the same thing in this particular case. Yes. How about the URL? That is the permalink or link that is represented for this page. And you see right now there is no fun URL. It's just 5970-2. I'm going to edit that. And actually in WordPress, all I have to do is delete that and click OK, and it will try to create a permalink based on the title, how to make a water balloon. And of course, if you wanted to, you can always edit that a little bit more if you felt like that was more appropriate. So we go down here, and now we page URL. It's not there yet. So let's go ahead and check and see if it comes down here, and it's still not water balloon. Oh, you know what we did here? No, it should work. Let's go ahead and save draft, see what happens. Okay. See if we can force this SEO to see that water balloon. There it went. So now it says page URL, yes. Is it in the content? Is the word water balloon in the content? Turns out I have water balloon right here and water balloon right here. So I have in the content twice. How about in the meta description? Now the meta description is not something that you see here. The meta description is actually something that you see if you were to go to a Google search and type in water balloon. The meta description is this right here. It's time to bring your water balloon fights to the next level with a bunch of balloons. This little snippet right here is a meta description, and it will determine whether or not your page is going to be near the top or not. Now, by default, when you're all done and we click publish, if you don't write a meta description, it will do its best to grab a meta description with from your text. Quite often, you can just copy and paste some of your text into that meta description, but we want to make sure, where to go? Here we go. We want to make sure that that meta description has the keyword in it, water balloon. In this case, I'm putting it in twice. However, it says I have -2 characters left, which means I used too many characters. So I need to get rid of a couple of characters. I'm going to change this and to an ampersand, and that brings me to 0 characters. Now you could do that, or you can do it because you know it's going to be something that people are going to read. You could, maybe start off and just say, we'd love to show you how to make a water balloon. And I could write more there if I want. You'll notice here it gives me a preview of what it would look like in a Google search as well. All right, so now I'm good. Look, green, 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 green. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to click Save Draft one more time. And after we've saved it, we're going to look at this little SEO and see what kind of grade they've given us. Poor, orange. I want that to be a green button. Similar to if I were to go to my main website here, and because I have this installed, I can see this on every page. SEO green. So my main page, SEO green, I'm good there. What in the world's going on there? So I'm going to click the check button. And now you'll notice that it takes me to the second tab of this SEO tool called Page Analysis. And it's basically going to give me some pointers on what I can do to increase the search engine optimization for this page. It says there are 29 words contained in the body copy. This is far too low and should be increased. In other words, they're saying, this post or this page has almost no content. Really, we need to add some more content to that. It needs to be, probably a couple paragraphs and a lot more content. All right, so I've done that. So let's go ahead and save the draft again and see if that increases my SEO just a little bit more. It's still saying I'm poor. Let's see why. The keyword density is 7.41%, which is over the advised 4.5 maximum. In other words, they're saying it looks like you're trying to trick Google by putting the keyword water balloon in there over and over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of those water balloons. I knew that was going to happen, but I was curious to see. Okay, so we'll just get rid of some of these words, and hopefully that will clean us up a little bit. We don't want to get rid of too many. Let's see what happens. Okay, hey, we turned green. Looks like we're getting really close. It says there's no images that appear in this page. Consider adding some as appropriate. And wow, that's a good idea. So I can come in here and click Add Media. And incidentally, when you add an image, you might want to consider, now this image isn't necessarily appropriate, but we'll go ahead and grab this image of this baby. But what you might want to consider doing first is renaming that image, if possible and if appropriate, to your keyword. If you can do that, then there's a good chance that you're going to increase your SEO even more. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And it's taking a little bit longer. Okay, it's not too bad. We'll go ahead and insert this into the page. Oh my goodness, that's huge. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take that and give it a thumbnail. Update. Alright, so we've added our image, and if we wanted to, we could add a couple more images, etc., etc. We could also set a featured image, which would again increase our SEO even more. Alright, well, I think I've shown you the basics of how to do this. If you spend just a little bit of time on each of your pages, you will over time be able to increase your SEO, increase your optimization for search engines, and make that page something that is going to be a lot more likely to show up in a Google search on the first page, which is, of course, your goal. Now, if I wanted to, I could continue to read these suggestions and try to update them as appropriate. But I think you get the idea now of what to do to utilize this tool. I hope you found this video helpful. Have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.